Alright, you guys. So, I know it's been a while, but I've been super busy with studying music and other things in my life. So, today we're gonna talk about how to create epic choir parts. And it's a really short part in my track that has that element, the choir parts, that is. The thing is, I'm kind of stuck, like, on my track, like what to do next. So, this is a good way for me to take a break too, to share this knowledge with you guys. So, actually, I'm gonna play this track from the beginning and then we're gonna talk about this part, which is the fire part. And I'm just gonna kind of dissect what I did because I actually think this is amazing. It was kind of weird to say that about one of my tracks, but I actually think this part sounds NS. There are still things to improve though. So here goes nothing. That was basically it. So, what I did to actually write that, like this part, was to kind of say goodbye to like overpowerful instruments. There are like no brass there, or like French horns. So I said no to that. And they are like basically the main elements of the track and the choir part are just choir when it comes to like the melody or like the rhythmic part and the chords. I guess you can call that. Also, to kind of like give body to that part, I made sure to use kind of low end stuff with it. So, Simbasi, which is a brass low instrument, for example. This guy. Also did that on double bass. Also gave this rhythmic part to cello. Hello. Sounds like this. But it's not overly loud. It's not like taking too much power from the choir. Also, not sure if I did something here. Yeah. And this can actually also like, this should also be here. I'm still not finished with this part. What else did I do? Yeah. Alright. So, I also gave small details to trumpets. Sounds like this. But it's really quiet, right? Like, probably the listener won't hear it, or like, they will notice it after a couple of listens, basically. So, here is the beauty part. So first, we have the men choir. These are the chords, like the body, for the higher register choir. And it works because it actually supports the higher register choir. So these are pretty loud, at least in terms of a register. Like they are actually playing the highest part. And this is actually what I wanted. Like I wanted the choir to stick out. I also wanted this low end kind of nasty sound. That's why I gave it to Simbasi and double basses. Like this. Like I showed you before. And together all of this sounds bananas to me. So I don't know if you actually noticed, but you barely hear the strings staccatos like this. And I did that on purpose. And the same thing with the other string instrument. So when you write epic choir parts that are supposed to be in front of everything else, like it's supposed to be really hearable and really powerful, you have to make sure that actually you have other instruments that are not stealing the show, kind of. Like, probably I would never use brass here. I'm not sure if that works, because there are definitely many ways to write a good choir part. So that's basically it. I hope this was really helpful, because I also felt bad for not releasing another video for a while. So yeah, when you make these parts, make sure that you actually give the most powerful parts to the choir. It's okay, like if you want to have detail elements in the back, that works, but make sure that everything else are not stealing the show from the choir. So use low-end instruments to kind of give everything the nasty sound. Use male choirs for the chords, or maybe some other choir for the chords. I used male choirs at the part. Women choir for the melody or for the rhythmic part. I mean, I guess you can argue that this is more rhythmic. And that's basically it. So I hope everyone is fine, and see you on the next video. Bye.